Hello guys, sorry for this late stream without any screens. Uh, we were having an argument with one of the teams. Hello. Just solved it, but realized that the stream was not going on. So right now we're having BomBom on the killer side against Team Cygnus, and as you can see, the game already started a bit. That's why I'm guys. And it's Devolution on the killer side against BomBom. But they have no gen progression like other gen, and also only barely making it to the shack. It's dropping also, and probably so is going to be out of the game in the next couple of seconds. It's just playing minus both of them there. That is now back on the field. Never mind with the crouch second Sodi. And now probably just playing with this demolition is doing a really good job on the line. Sodi is now on the ground, and remember, Cygnus is now playing with the -2 penalty because they sent Bills, but the Bills were wrong with one. They didn't fix the mistake on time. There's a -2 on each set, but since was mistake only in the Bills that they sent the game, they are able to change the verb. Just taking the -2 on this and the other set, which is the nurse set. Right now, the militia it's having a 3v1 on 3 gens up. It's also a really good thing. Green is still up. And also, there is dying like with one stack forward. It's alive. Doing a really good job with bomb logic. It was sad that this bomb logic didn't end in a hit against forward. Forward was exposed the springboards. The militia is just probably waiting for the rushes to be back. It's also not hitting that. The militia is just missing and wasting time. It's also the gem progression on the shack. It's also doing another gem, and now the militia is just going. It was a really good start on the militia getting the hit on Bill. Probably this is too long enough to see this performance. Another thing, the gen on the shack. They are about to pop another bomb logic on demolition, getting that down and also getting the hook. But remember, since this time this means that the other survivors are only getting one stack of dying like at this moment. That's quite unlucky. That's quite unlucky. And now they get probably the 4K2. And remember, since it's -2, it's advantage for Team BomBom at this moment. And if Cygnus wants to get the win, they need to put a lot of pressure right now. They also need to start better within the getting pressure at they have one kill. Sadly, this chase was so bad for Team Cygnus. It's not good enough, and now it's the militia taking the slug and probably aiming to get the 4K2 on this light set. It's also really still up. This is value for the militia in different spots. Now Dasi is probably using Unbreakable. The militia is not finding anyone. They are getting the reset. It's Bill just holding this valley area, and Feng and Ace this hunter just resetting in the bottom side now. Back, reset, found the reset, wasting that mid pillar and getting the hit from Das. The militia is not committing Das, it's just chases probably. Yeah, the demolition is aiming to get but unlucky. It's not ending in a hit. Still, Green is out at this moment, and the militia is playing probably around this 3 end. It's a 3 end that Light can hold so easily. He's not throwing rushes. It's not bloodless man. He's doing a couple of minus right now. the hit on Penguin and now getting the eruption. So she's about to be dead. The demolition holds this spot long enough and also gets the quick down. Now Bill does the speed. Bill now down on mine. Demolition just doing an incredible performance today, getting the down on Bill. And also it was down on the region area on Loki, so Demolition also having a hook on the corner in that double. That's quite unlucky. Second stage on Bill, it was also doing so the crowd probably Demolition just the 41 now. It's again, and also he saw that was someone here. Someone that was injured was holding this area. Now it's now dead. They got the full reset, and Demolition is literally just taking the slope on the Ace Visconti because probably he knows that it's the Deliverance guy since there have been other hooks now. He's playing the 50s here on this palette. Demolition is just holding and looking to the opportunity. Nice getting the tap on Bill. This is actually a really good performance on Demolition at this moment. Das is now back in the game again, and now Demolition is just they are doing the reset. It's fully resetted again. It's just holding the check spot. It's just going back to the shot. Awesome push and doing really good mind games now. Demolition is doing an incredible slide, looking for a comfortable win for just love at this moment. And he's just looking to see if he can get another down. They can aim for 4K2. Koa is now fully healed, is now fully healed. And with them, Demolition just found the reset. That's why he then slipped into that wheel. Now the Demolition is getting it down. That was actually a poor mind game, but it's just Penguin winning small 50s. Now she's holding and it's getting the down. The Demolition is obviously not gonna slug this one. Probably just oh, they are playing for the bleed out. Remember that when playing bleed out means there is only 1 point, so Demolition needs to look for Ace to pick it. Even if it's Deliverance, he needs to get it. He's about to be dead now. He's looking on the basement. But remember that we just saw a couple of seconds that Ace is not on the basement, so it's a smart play to play for bleed out at this moment. The 9 points to the killer. It's what you need to look, but probably Demolition is about to look at Ace. Never mind, he's just playing his bleed out. They are not picking Ace. Ace is about to be dead. They picked Ace, and this was a really good play on Cygnus the 9. The whole points on the kill of Ace, and now it's only 1 point for. It's only 1 point to the killer. It was a really good play on Cygnus. It was a really good coordination with them. Now it's getting the fully validation. And also it was quite unlucky. Demolition was doing a really good performance. It's a really good performance on Demolition. But denying these points on the killer, it's a thing that you don't need to have when you are playing on the killer, because it can be hard. It was really dumb logic again on Demolition, and now probably it's just getting the down, and it's a 4-8 but remember, denying the whole point. Is the first time that we saw here that a team can deny actually the whole point. So the killer is it's a really good comeback for Cygnus right now, having the -2 and the 9 points. The killer probably can equal the things on the score, and wait for us to be back in a couple of seconds. Hello guys, welcome back. We are here now with Team BomBom on the survivor side. We are watching now Paradox just taking the first chase, and it's unlucky. This is the wrong campus. He's just doing a couple of mind games now, but I guess he's able to. He's not able to make it, and now he's on the ground. Gallofake was just playing stilt on the main building. Danke just pressure again. Forsaken just pressuring another gen. So he knows that someone can be on the shack. And now it's taking the combos the whistle with eruption. And now the chase is on Ada. Ada is taking the first hit, and this is looking kinda bad for him, having a bad early against a blight, against that killer that can actually snowball. Not that easy, but actually can take a hard snowball or a hard go as a survivor. It's bad now. It's also on the ground again. It was so bad. They are popping the first hit out of the first. Also, it's bad to have like one man barely out. It's also not always that good as you can notice. Like for example, what happened in the past game, they needed to force slow, like take care of the penalization and also to look for a more comfortable win on the killer side. Having a bleed out means the BomBom have less points. So now Cygnus is comfortable with this win gun and probably aiming at the time. Remember that this was BomBom's pick, so and you saw why Demolisher was just performing very well in the last game. But now having this situation, I mean, BomBom can still get the win popping 4 gens. It's not that hard in my opinion, but still, things can happen. And now Gallo needs to force it. Gallo's making the trade. Gallo is making to the trade all the time. Gallo is making this trade on time now. Paradox needs to take a really good chance to long last at least. Gallo takes the deliverance and mean hello. I mean, what was that hit? That hit is just insane, and now Gallo is back. Now he's just leaving that area. They're about to pop 2 more gens with gen effusion. Oh my god, sorry, I just switched cameras in a bad timing, and they popped 2 gens. Oh, it was only 1 gen. No, they are about to pop 2 gens out of this. This is a really good efficiency now on Team BomBom. Now the chase is on Gallo. Unlucky for them, Gallo is not on deliverance, and he also already used Unbreakable. This is also crowd control making effect on that window. So this means this chase is not gonna be long, at least not long term. So Gallo is figured forcing corner. Gallo is now on the ground, is instantly picking. They just need to work on that gen. They have progress on the gen on the shot. So it's really good stuff now for Team BomBom at this point. Now that he's on the kill without Deli, probably he's just going back to the shack, gen, doing a small mind game for a trash marks. Now they are insta-pulling Gallo out of the field. Again, and remember the kicks on this gen is when eruption makes effect, that he will take him down. And it's just not looking for the chase on whoever was there. It's just doing a small mind games now, going back to the shack. Gallo just playing still, resetting. Danky just rotating. Also Ada just rotating. And got the information on someone that is here. I guess it's Ada. Ada is just Jason is also doing small mining here. Taking another bomb. Good gambling on Ada, making the right miss. That hit also crowd control is gone. And since there is no pentimento, and Ada just being a bit of greedy, vaulting that window and taking a lot of distance. Being greedy again, probably just vaulting. Never mind, they're not vaulting, doing a really good job with this chase, and now Ada is probably leaving and going outside. And now the chase is on Danky. Still, Danky doing another counter flick. They are doing such a amount of gamblers at this moment. So this is huge. This is a really important line for BomBom. Even if this is a hit, they can still get progression on different stuff. Danky is just holding the sprint. He's not walking to get the sprint again. He's dealing with this, probably about being targeted. It's a slow ball. Yeah, it was a slow ball. It was also eruption on the shack. And now they just need one more gen. Unlucky for Gallo, there was no deliverance, so this means someone needed to pull Gallo out of the hook, and this is just quite unlucky. He gets the hook, it's also another pop. It's gonna be pop eruption probably on the main building. Yep. It's now pop eruption on the main building. It's just going back to the ship. Gallo is just full now he needs to take a lot of distance. Danky was also renewal second wine, and well, if Danky take a good chase now and Ada plays still long enough, they can still have a chance to pop that gem without being that with a lot of pressure. He's not breaking that far, he's just looking around probably on the shack. It's about to be out of rushes. Out of rushes actually. Someone is in the main building. It's not Gallo, it's Danky just taking distance. Danky is about to be tunneler. Yep, it's impressive. Danky just destroying, just dropping that now playing bomb logic right, and it's unlucky. Yeah, quite unlucky. Gallo is just taking the eruption on the main building and taking now distance. It's Aura reading, and Gallo just holding things to eruption. Good double back on Gallo, and now he's going straight to shack. They need this gen so bad. Now it's Ada probably taking the chase. Remember that Ada was doing a really good mind games, a really good gamblers in the last few chases that he got. It's also missing this swing. The mind game with the ball. It's unlucky. It's unlucky to have this hit thanks to the wheels, and keeps moving around the window. Remember that since there is that's quite unlucky. Ada just lost the slide for a few seconds, and now they are doubling. They get the fourth gen on the main building. Now they are leaving the items so both can play steal, and it's forcing the blind to be Ada and no longer able to play around the slugging and just looking for stages and skill. Probably this most looks like it's a BomBom set as the first example. Danky is obviously putting pressure in another gen. It's also Ada. It's also running that impressive strike. The decisive strike, and probably is looking for the tunnel, or just looking to hold the tree. And remember to check important jump for the survivors at this moment, because that has been hit a couple of times, I mean several times. This might be a problem for the healer, like having a routine is fine, having pop-up is fine, you have a limited kicks on each. It was something related to 8 that the creature would hold Ada. Now Gallo is taking the first hit and is now forced to play this filler. It's also doing the mind interesting walking, doing just and Gallo ends in the ground now. They are back on the shack. I guess the shack again it's out of the killer. So this means if someone places build on the shack, they can get the 5 gems probably. Look for escapes. Another good gambler on Ada avoiding the blight to get the free hit. And we're about to see another 9 game. Ada just trail leaving that pallet. She's not dropping that pallet now. They are looking to get the. Oh, that's quite unlucky. That was so close. They are now fully resetting each other, and now they need to play around the shack gen, or probably put pressure on the shack and also be doing another gen. This is what BomBom needs at this moment. At this moment, this is what BomBom is looking at. Gallo was just playing the field so fast, and it was an interesting way to play the field. It's also missing the swing between the and supply. It's an instant rush. It was only 2 rushes, so Gallo is able to get Ada out of the hook. And now it's on the ground. Gallo is on the ground. Now Ada can play decisive. Never mind, Light is just leaving and going to that shit. They are insta-pulling each other. And now Danke just playing stealth on the fan boss. Good play on Danke. It's also last mine on the killer. You see the explosion there. It's now kicking and probably instantly to go back. They are now gonna force the gen on the shack building and they get all the gens done. It's also no light on Ada, and now Gallo is just forcing the over on the basement. It's Danke instantly opening the door, and this is definitely a win for Team BomBom. But they were about to win so soon, probably. If the killer is about to get another kill, it's not able to get it down, overtaken, but it's not able to get it down, and it's 2 out. That was an incredible performance on Team BomBom. So please stay tuned and wait for us to see the second set between BomBom and Sickness. Hello everyone, we are back here with the second set of this incredible match between Team BomBom against Team Sickness. And right now we are watching Gallo taking the first chase. It's Norse. It's actually the pick of a Team Sickness. And also remember that Sickness literally lost this same set last 2 weeks. And well, probably we're about to see if they can redeem themselves, taking better decisions, taking a better chance to win this nurse set, or if they are just gonna lose again. Probably not. Probably they train so hard. Probably they're doing a really different and a really good job on this. We'll see. We'll see. Remember that when facing a nurse, it can be hard, and actually it's an interesting perk. It's actually an interesting build. Looking for the basement hook with that perk, it's Monster Shrine and also Gifted Pain. It's an interesting build for the nurse. Just holding the hook on the basement means actually there is oh, this is the filter that everyone wants on TVT. This is looking scary. And someone now it's on the basement. Remember that BomBom is an experienced team, and also they can always look for good decisions. They were also doing really good job. Now it's unlucky to have a trade on Danke. Danke is also taking the slug, and really good stuff on Gallo. Doing that mine was amazing. BomBom is just performing really well today. Now it's taking the chase, doing the small gambles, but unlucky for Gallo, it's on the ground and it's just taking the tunnel. So this means Danke needs to use Unbreakable and be out of the basement ASAP. They are also doubling that gen. I don't think they make it on time, so they prefer to take distance. They actually prefer to take distance. It's also Trillion Timblers, so this means gens are locked, and it was so unlucky to have this hook on Gallo alongside to the most progressed gen. It was coming lucky. Demolisher just doing a gen, Gallo being on the hook, Danke just putting pressure in another gen, and wow, taking one guy out of this game on Nurse can be hard. Remember that what happened 2 times with Phoenix when having Angels playing Nurse against different teams. Literally, Angels. As soon as Angels took away one survivor, he was putting a lot of pressure, snowballing the survivors, taking the different slugs. So I don't think this is gonna happen to BomBom survivors, but they are now using for the people probably to make Danke go and play for the trade. Yep, it's Danke now playing for the trade. It's on time. That was so bad for the Nerds, letting that door open to take the trade on Danke, and now Gallo have a second chance to take another good chase, making gambles and taking distance. Gallo is just taking distance thanks to Light, doing small mind games, but unlucky. Gallo is not making that far. But probably it's Deliverance. Yeah, Deliverance is charged on Danke. This is also really good. It comes the first kill on Gallo. It comes the first kill on Gallo. And since Gallo is out, they are popping 3 gens. And this is the most common result. Having one man out with only popping 3 gens, it's like the average. I can tell you that probably you are able to pop more gens if the first chase is good enough to make 3 singles. Then you can pop 3 gens, of course. But having also this result, like only 3... Oh, holy shit. Having only 3 gens and also 3 hooks, it's so good for BomBom team. It's also coming the gambles. Demolisher just doing gambles here, gambles there. They are also doing another gen, and Demolisher is just taking distance and playing so well. It's also almost the play on the 3, and now Demolisher is on the ground. It's also instant picking, and probably Ada it's able to pop this gen. This gen is also highly progressed. It will be the 4th gen on the game. She's not able to force the gen, and obviously she's not gonna put the team in a hard situation by forcing this gen. They need to pull now Demolisher. Now Ada needs to be playing safe since there is pop on that gen, and there's also a strong 3 gen on that area. Now the chase is on Ada. Ada just holding W and taking as much distance as she can, and Demolisher is now fully healed. That was so good on Ada, forcing the Nurse to throw that hit without hitting anything, just an empty swing. Now Ada is just looping edge map. Nurse is just literally minding herself alone, and this is so bad for the Nurse. They are now able to pop this generator. Even with Gifted Pain, they popped 4 gens at this moment. And now the Nurse is just like, she lost track of everyone. Like, she's just in the middle with only 4 hooks, and, well, the gens are too separated. And, well, now the chase is on Demolisher again. That was a really good blink on the Nurse, taking the first hit on Demolisher and probably going straight to Demolisher. Probably Demolisher is about to be dead. We're about to see any couple mind games. Demolisher is just doing an incredible death card. That was just an amazing play on Team BomBom. Demolisher just doing his work and giving honor to his name. Demolishing that Nurse with that play was just awesome. And now this is a really good chase. This is a amount of time that Team BomBom is always looking. Having this time on the survivor side, it's always so good. The nurse missing a lot of blinks. This is so bad for the nurse. I can tell you that. I saw several comp nurse playing, and when you're missing this amount of blinks, it's just so bad for you. It's a lot of time, and as you can see, they are about to pop. One Gen Danke is just ready to play for the pull on Demolisher. Even the nurse know who's the most progressive Gen. Forsaken is about to get that Gen, and we're about to see outs on a tier S, on a tier 1 killer. Most of the times, tier 1 killers should not have men's out, and it should be 4K, and now it's out. Forsaken is also opening the door, and it's quite unlucky to only have 5 hooks. It's quite unlucky. Probably Forsaken, even if the fresh one is just aiming to get into that, or probably Demolisher is the one who needs to take the down for Forsaken. Forsaken is just doing an incredible bang'em here. Norse is also reaching him. Probably he's not able to make it. It's a wow, that was a really good decision, but also the Norse made it so well. So now it's the down. Dank is also being a bit of greedy. They want this survivor out. It was also 2 blinks. The nurse is going back with the purple add-on. It's back on the slug. And well, now the nurse is just speaking, and they need to get out. They need this fresh out. And well, this is like more points to the killer. This is also more points for Cygnus at this moment. But probably they need to play for trade. There is no basement. There is. This is gonna be risky if they try to play for the pool, because the hook is on the hill, and this can be risky. But they are gonna try to play for the pool on the hill. Remember, that is the purple add-on, so can be hard to play for the pool. Danke is a fresh one. Demolisher is just taking the trade. Demolisher is the one who needs to take the trade. And now it comes the balance landing on Ada. And probably we're about to see an incredible play on Team BomBom. This is also eating a space. Now there is time to play for... this is a healing tech. This is a healing tech. The healing tech was not on time, and Danke now it's out. It was almost the healing tech, and unlucky for Team Cygnus. They are now taken at 3K instead of 2K. This is so bad for Team BomBom. They made a really good performance. They just made a really good job now, but this was so unlucky to... This was so unlucky, but they can still have one more point if Demolisher plays for the hatch. Ada now is dead, and it's just wondering where is Demolisher, but probably Demolisher is about to be out. Danke was fresh one. Pray that he made this on time. Never mind, he's not on time to get the out in the hatch, and this is at 3K, only with 9 stages. It was one fresh out. This is even with this is a really good result for Team BomBom. Having one fresh out is just so good, and this is what you need to aim for. Having outs against a tier 1 killer is the best that you can have. So wait for us. We will be right back with this nurse set. Hello everyone, we are back here with the set again, and sorry for this screen. There was a penalty on the survivor side. It was so unlucky for Team Cygnus making changes without saying the stuff. We're gonna change this. We can change this. This is unfortunate for Team Cygnus, and right now they were only able to change that perk after talking with the staff. They were able to change that perk. So this means Team Cygnus right now it's with -4. And well, now it's Galo again on the killer side. And it's the first hook. Sorry if I'm not talking that much. Today we are short stuff, so this means we need to be aware of everything and taking the right decisions on time, and also double checking everything is amount of work. Sorry if I'm not talking that much, but I need to be aware to everything that is going around so that we are not making mistakes, and obviously we are not affecting the teams. uh, and now the chase is on Saudi. It's actually, they popped one gen. They have -4 at this moment. It was -2 due to the first bulls that they said they were wrong, even though we sent several announcements calling the changes. We have a small discussion in general, balance discussion. Thanks everything to Gallo. Gallo is our head of balance. And even with that, they sent the ground bills. And even with that, they also changed perks in the builds, and they remember that we are locking on builds, so teams are not allowed to change perks or change builds. So right now, Saudi is on the ground. They also popped one gen. Fran is doing another gen. Powa is popping another gen. Saudi is about to be on the hook. And now Gallo is taking 2 hooks. The win con for Gallo is not that impossible. It's also it's also not that bad to have this situation. Gallo on killer right now. So I can only tell you this: if Cygnus wants the win on this set, at this moment, 6 hooks for Gallo. It's a tiebreaker. Like, it's a tie on this set. But if they don't tie, I mean, if Gallo gets more than 6 hooks on nurse set, it will be the win for Team BomBom. It will be a 2-0. Poa was doing a pretty decent job trying to get into the shack, and now probably his basement. Yep, Gallo is just hooking on basement. Oh, this is the filter. When everyone is on the basement, I like to switch cameras just to have this bug. This bug is so funny. It actually makes look the game prettier, in my opinion. Poa is now second stages. They are just starting gens. And well, last game was 9 hooks for Fran. They were like 9 hooks, sorry. And well, 6 hooks now due to the penalization means there's a tie. That's why, if you are wondering like why, that is what. Now Gallo is going into that gen, opening the door for Team Cygnus to pull. They also get the pull on time. Gallo is not being greedy this time. Just waiting to get the tag on Saudi, and now Saudi is being injured. He's also playing a edge map, so this means there is no more structures, and Gallo is not wasting the second link. He's being patient. But also remember one thing, that was a lot of value for Gallo because was the hit and also the instant bolt on the window. An incredible 2 blinks on Gallo, taking the down on Saudi. It's also 2 gens, so they can manage now. They only can manage 2 more hooks if they want to tie this set. They popped the 3rd generator, doing a really good job. Powa is just playing still, Saudi being on the hook, and now Gallo is probably looking to get the down on someone, looking edge map, going back to the hook. Remember that we saw several times the Norse players playing like this, using the purple add-on and then going back to the hook and just being annoying to the survivors, right? And now Gallo is just gonna hold the death on Saudi. It's also quite a strong 3 gen on that area. I guess they still have the gen on the main building. To be honest, I don't know. Gallo can be just looking around and going back to the hook, holding this unhook, this possibility to get the unhook. That is just like holding probably to get the unhook. And the door is open to get the unhook. Gallo is also missing to get the unhook. It's also the insta tunnel on Saudi. and now Saudi is on the ground. Remember, when the nurse is tunneling you, probably you don't have that many chances to make it that far away. It's a nurse and can literally reach you in the couple next seconds, in literally the next 2 blinks. Now Saudi is dead, is the first kill, and it also means there is 5 hooks at this moment for Team BomBom, and the win could more or less do it to the points. Will be like 6 hooks. 6 hooks now is the tie, so they can only afford 1 more hook, and they need to trade, they need to pop the last gem, they need to open doors and get out. And I mean, it's always possible, right? We always trusting the survivors to take the right decisions, and everything can happen. Even the killer can make mistakes. The survivors can also make some mistakes, and things can happen. Yeah, but I bet that Gallofake was playing so well presently, even in more tournaments, not even here, and I mean here too. And well, now it all depends on Gallo. Gallo is having a lot of information at this moment. And they are now playing edge map. Oh wow, was just playing still the whole game behind that gen. It's just crazy. Gallo needs to play for more hooks right now. It's no chase music on the killer or not again. It was so unlucky on Gallo, and now the chase is on Ace Visconti. Both are fresh, and well, it's also forcing Locker. It's not a trade, and it's also Deliverance guy, so probably Sickness can take the win if they play very well. Now it's on the ground. They are probably to look for outs and let the Deliverance guy play to the hatch. If he make the hatch on time, Gallo is just aiming to get the best hook he can. It coming the first hook, and Gallo just gonna wait. They are also playing for trade. The one that needs to be out right now, it's Feng Min, and it's being a bit of risky by being close to that hook, in my opinion. And now they are just playing around, probably being annoying with Gallo. They are also opening that door, and Gallo knows that they are forcing that guy. Yeah, Gallo knew it. Gallo knew it. That's why Gallo just waited, and he's been using a really good the purple add-on. And gets the down on Dust between all the crowd, between all the survivors being here. Now they need probably to play around the how is it called? Sorry, around the hill tech, and just saw the Feng Mi playing still behind. There's no firecracker, just in case. Looking up, holding now the hook, playing still here. They are just waiting, probably last second, to look for the out. Gallo is just... he knows that probably someone is here. He knows. Just doing mind games. Just saw someone. Like, I literally, I saw it. I bet that Feng is just playing still there. Yeah. And Gallo misses that. Also, Gallo just literally decided to pick that. They are taking hits. They are actually taking hits. Gallo is obviously not going through that palais. I don't know why Gallo is looking for this hook. It's not getting the down. It's now getting the down. And probably Gallo is taking the 3K. He's just forcing Locker. And just the CN. For no reason. Okay, so thank you so much for being here. I want to talk with you guys, like me personally. I want to talk with you, with the audience in general, about this. And to be honest with you guys, this kind of behavior, like throwing this C just because you lost a game, just because you get penalizations, it's unsportive, and it's obviously affecting the tourney. It's obviously affecting the other team. It's obviously affecting the gameplay of Galo, and we are not allowing this kind of behavior, as you can know.